Hello everyone, Dr. Lisa Paris here, and I'm presenting a flash presentation today on behalf of my colleague Julia Morris and myself on a project that we're doing entitled the Digital Sabbath Project. And in line with the conference theme, as others increasingly connect to the online environment for work and play, we went against the grain and turned off all our devices. And we did that with some early career visual arts teachers who are all teaching in Perth, Western Australia. So there we are. And our focus is the way in which the digital disruption has impacted teaching. And we know that that digital disruption is a fundamental shift in expectations and behaviours caused by or expressed through digital capabilities. For teachers and students, that's led to really a transformation of their practice, and that has resulted in work intensification. And we all had a taste of that recently with the COVID-19 pandemic, where overnight students and teachers and parents everywhere had to navigate Zoom and collaborate in teams and so on. It was quite stressful. So for visual arts teachers, that infiltration of technology in their work is overlaying onto their profession, which is already quite stressful, their own creative practice where they're accessing the online environment for things to do with their own work, and also their experiences online users in social media and so on. So they're really bombarded by technology, and it's quite it leads to a phenomenon called the digital distraction, which is manifests itself quite often as a kind of almost online addiction experience. So that's quite stressful, and we're interested in teacher longevity. So teacher stress was our focus for inquiry, and today's presentation is really looking at the methods that we use to sort of run this digital Sabbath project. That really was trying to respond to these pressures, time deepening, which is where work infiltrates what might have been personal time in the past, and really a concern for early career visual arts teachers. So we know the stats are pretty bad for attrition for teachers, up to 30% within the first 5 years, and stress is one of the contributors. And so this sort of interest in stress associated with the online environment gives us a focus for our work. Here are our 7 early career teacher participants in this study, and we undertook a digital Sabbath, which is a day offline each week over 3 months alongside them. We used a combination of qualitative data collection and arts-based methods, so it was a mixed method approach to this study. It's quite uncommon in Western Australia to work that way within education research, and that's probably because of the contested nature of quality criteria, but the flexibility that allows us in terms of using our specialism, new ways of collaborating with our research participants, and the opportunity to exhibit our work and share that with the broader public was very attractive to us. So we've elected to work that way in this project. Here's a quick little shot of all the data collection strategies that we used, and from the transcribed qualitative interviews that we collected every fortnight over 3 months with each of our participants, we created visualizations, so the transcripts were coded for keywords and phrases, and then little motifs were populated against those keywords and phrases, and then these compositions were created, which were shared with participants who, because they're arts teachers and artists, were able to confirm. So that member checking process allowed them to confirm whether we were on the right track. We created for each group 5 visualizations of interview data and used Chilton and Levy's quality criteria, which you can see there on the screen, as to whether or not we were getting it right. From those visualizations, we created large synthesis or results paintings. So the diptych at the top there, which is my results painting, is 2 panels each a metre square, so that diptych is quite substantive, and they were exhibited in an exhibition alongside our participants' own effective responses. We had a 19-day exhibition, large didactic panels on the walls, which you can see there to help the public understand them. And here are our references.